Hello everybody and welcome on today's video. Today I'd like to do some work on this fusion project of Carpinus trees. Um, this tree looks quite impressive now with all the leaves and but if you come a little closer you will see that there are a lot of problems and well, not really big problems, but things that I should take care of to speed up the process and make this thing go a little faster. So first of all, there is a lot of gaps in this tree and well, there's not really a lot I can do about that right at this moment, because I'm going to need lots of little plants and it's not really a good time to get this out of its pot because, well, growing season is already well on its way. Another thing that is a little problematic is that here I have a dead tree which should be replaced. Maybe I can do that with a spare one that I have growing in a pot, and if I do it really carefully and can use all the roots, then it should be fine. Another thing that I'd like to take care of is these bundles of branches, which at the time seemed a good idea to put them all together to make one big branch, but maybe it is better to split them more up and be sure that I have already some branches getting out of the bundle to form secondary or tertiary branches. I have this problem here, and of course I have it on the other side. Watch out for the leaves. I have the same problem here, so it's best to do that before there is any fusion. And so the final thing I want to do is to start building a crown with all these little shoots and plants that are growing quite high. It looks good now, but I think if I split them more up I can already start to begin a crown before fusion is there. So this means that I have to unwire this tree completely, and it's not going to be easy with all the leaves, and then I will have to rewire this tree and apply some raffia, synthetic or natural raffia, depending on where I'm working. And I will have to take care of all my Easter eggs, which of course are little air layers. So yeah, so the first thing I'm going to do is unwire this tree, and of course this is something I will do off camera because it is very boring. So I will see you in, well, I guess an hour or two. So here we have the dead tree, and well, I think I'm gonna replace him. So gotta get rid of this raffia. And I'm just going to pull him out, so it will give me a good idea of where the root base of this tree is. Which appears to be here. So I'm going to open this up and get a new tree. So this hole is more than big enough, and find a nice little Carpinus here, which has a good root here that I will be using later on. Even two nice roots. So I'm just gonna insert him here. fix him with a little paper clip. And just cover it all up gently with the soil I removed. And I do not think this tree will notice, because, well, it was cultivated in a pot and with very sandy soil, so no harm done. So one of the biggest problems with this kind of fusion project is that you need to have trees growing on the inside of the two different trunks, and I intend to plant a few in between here, but, well, I'm a little short of trees at this moment, which will be better when all these little seedlings that I planted are ready in autumn, or when the air layers are ready to be separated. So I just try to make a decent and fair separation of the two main trunks, and try to get as much in every side. So this is an interesting piece of material here, because I have a fork here, so could be good to open this up. And I'm going to tie one to this side, like so, and the other will be part of the other side. But this is going to be a very long process, and well, with lots of breaking raffia and stuff like that. So I guess you have the point now. Just going to distribute these trees here evenly and tie them one by one, well, two by two, I must say, and then try to have a nice spreading of the young plants here. So just to show you what I'm up to, because it is completely insane what I'm trying to do now. I'm just going to split all these few merged branches into different parts and tie them together at the base with a piece of raffia. And I think that most of all these plants are alive and well, but it's such a lot of young plants that it is so difficult to see. So here you have a branch that is splitting nicely in two parts. So I'm going to try to get these other branches at the same level of this juncture, and then tie them together. So it's already a little hard to get through all these leaves. So now I have a nice bundle here, okay, and I can split this up in two parts. So the first part is the part with only one shoot coming from this junction. Maybe this looks like it is not really healthy, but it's still green and flexible, so I'm gonna leave it for the time being. And now I'm going to wrap the remaining branches, and every time try to get one out. so that I can wire it later on and maybe form some secondary branches from it. And I must apply quite a lot of pressure because I want these things to fuse. So maybe get another twist. Like so. And then leave this branch out. So this one is out, this one is out, and now there's one out here. Again leaving one out. And this will be the end of the wrapping now. So I'm going to make a little knot. And I will have to repeat this for all the main branches. Okay. I am now trying to make a bundles. You see, this is all the trees together, and here is a bundle of these trees, which are separated from these now. This wire is holding these bundle together, and now I'm going to take 3 or 4 little trees. Maybe, yeah, these 4. Okay, well, all these air layers are not making this whole operation easier, of course, so well, that's something I have to remember for the next time I'm doing this thing. But it's a first attempt. So I'm going to put these 4 together, like so. I'm using, of course, old wire for this. This is not important to have a perfect wiring. And then I'm going to do the same with a few trees in the back, maybe. So how about that? This will stay here for the main trunk. And I should go a little higher. So I don't have the branch at the same height. So the best thing probably is to give what's left of all the trees a little twists. Tighten them together and then exclude the next level. Like so. So I have this branch that I got out at this level, and then I'm going to get these guys out. Maybe one small one extra, and this one, yeah, and this will be my next level. And then raise all the remaining branches like so. And then get a branch on the left. Why not? It's gonna be this one. And this way I'm going to work myself up to the very top of this tree. But now I have an idea where this is going. So now all the bundles are made, and it's just well, you see, I just fixed them all together, and this is already looking like something that could become an apex. Like most deciduous trees don't have one apex. If you want to make a crown, you have to split up the final trunk. So what I need to do now is just regular wiring, and try to open this up a little, and then the main trunk will be done, and the same process will have to be used for this secondary trunk. So it took quite a long time to wire this thing, and to give the tree a shape, and lots of the branches are now very constricted in the wire, and there will definitely be some cutting in this year, but I think that is the only way to obtain fusion. So this is what we have now. Of course it's a little messy with all these air layerings, and it is not possible to trim the tree and to give it a nice shape now. I intend to do some more air layerings, I think, because it is becoming quite obvious that I'm going to need a lot of little plants to put between the openings I still have here. But I think it's quite okay. I have some nice first branch structure now, lots of new shoots. So this is what the tree looks today. There is this big branch in the back, which I'm not sure I'm going to use, but covers up a little. So I must say, for a project that started less than a year ago, this already looks like a tree, but now we will have to make sure that it turns out to be a tree. So time will tell. In the meantime, thank you for watching and see you next time.